Alright, so today I'm here to use SSJ3 Goku on a GD team. We have SSJ3 Goku, Bomku and Frieza. Remember when Frieza showed up in GD with Cell? So he is technically tag GD. So that's the team. I generally can't run this guy on any team without an Ultra, so this is what I'm gonna have to do. And I always forget to change supporters because whenever I face Frieza, I should be using Yajirobe because of the combo stopping. That is gonna be probably more useful than the healing. But I always do forget, so it is what it is. Also early season, so opposition is gonna be a bit not the best. But that works out for me because I'm running a 4-star character. Also, the thumbnail says like perfect design. I just put it there. I do think he's like good design. I have not thought that far, but I do think he's like very well designed in isolation. It's just when you compare him to Ultras, of course he falls short, which sadly is the case nowadays for LFs. What 1% used to be for the LF characters, nowadays LFs are those to Ultras, and it's just sad. Because you don't want an LF to be a side character on your team. Earlier LFs used to be your main character. Right now, you generally cannot run a team without an Ultra. The only team that you can run that does not have an Ultra on it is Saiyan Saga, and even that team you can run because they have like genuinely insane equips and multiple safety characters. And that team isn't even like you can run that team. It's not like you're gonna be chilling against Ultras. You can run it. You will struggle, but you can run them. But there's no team you can run without an Ultra. That's why Ultra Frieza is here. I tried different options with that guy because I don't have Ultra SSJ4 Vegeta, which also is an Ultra at the end of the day, so my argument still stands. But I don't have him, and I tried with every other option that I have. Does not work. No team works. This team, there's a difference because genuinely this guy is very bulky, at least early season, Bomku. And then Frieza is also defensively solid. Also hardcore stop, key down. This guy cancels attribute upgrades, and then on top also I think he also does a hardcore stop. I think, maybe, I'm not sure. Don't take my word for that. But SSJ3 will also reduce your key whenever he faces a new enemy. So a lot of disruptions going around here. I did not care. I was like, bro, I will build up to a second rush, so I'm just gonna rush your ass here. I don't care if it's your first life. Goodbye. While the rush is going on, I'm gonna beg for likes and I'm gonna ask you to subscribe as well. Also, there's this new hype feature on YouTube. If you can also, hype my videos, that would help them get more views, I think. So please do it. Alright, Vegeta's first life is gone. I'm trying to keep my charging where I can dodge and then get my vanish back. So he basically has the Kaioken gauge. So he did not know I had my vanish back because I charged it after that, and yeah, that's how, like, one way you can use this Goku. Okay, Vegeta's dead. I instantly just spammed those cards because I thought maybe he'll not be able to react in time. I tried to do something fancy, did not work, never works. I don't know why I even try. Every time I half tap and try to attack, I never land an attack, so I don't know why I keep trying that. I mean, red, blue. He's gonna be, as you can see, bulky, and also they do keep, like, they sustain pretty well, this team as well, so that's also useful. Also, the reason I was saying he's well designed is because if you face Namek Goku, right, he has type neutral every time he faces a new enemy, so he will go neutral against Goku. That's one benefit, although it doesn't save him from getting locked in and rushed, so there's that. But he will be neutral every time. He can also attack him because he's like full neutral, not just defensively but overall just neutral, so he will be able to do that as well. And what else does he do? He, as I said, he can get his vanish back consistently with Kaioken. Like, Kaioken's gauge, is very good, right? The Ultra SSB Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, right? That gauge is very good, so he basically has that gauge when it comes to getting his vanish back, which you can make use of it quite well. Although it is not technically the same because Kaioken's gauge you can it resets instantly. Here, to reset it, you have to switch out because you get some effects for having the gauge filled up. So it just depends. Do you want to Like sometimes you can just fill up the gauge and switch out and don't vanish, because otherwise your gauge resets. But maybe you want the gauge to reset so you can get your vanish back again. It just depends how you want to use it, right? So you have two options of using his gauge as well, two ways of using it. I think he also, the ki reduction for facing an enemy is also very good. So I feel like for this meta, he's designed quite well to survive the meta. Unlike another purple character in a Metal Cooler, who's a defense type who doesn't have any sort of good defensive. His neutral is cancelable, Metal Coolers, while this guy's is not. He's an offense unit. Make it make sense. Just make it make sense. I don't get it. So it is just very dumb how they designed Cooler compared to this guy. So this guy, that's why I'm saying, is like very well designed. But as I said, the perfect design is just there because on the thumbnail, because you know how it works, right? I've not thought that far, but he is definitely well designed. So his first life is gone. Also, as I was saying, he's well designed, but I wanted to say something else. Yeah, as I said earlier, he's well designed in isolation because Goku is not good enough to where you put him on a team and you're gonna be like, okay, now I have my main unit on the team. Like, you can't build the team around Goku, basically. He's not that guy. No LF has been that guy for a very long time. Like Red Kaioken was one. You're like, okay, I'm gonna just build my team around Red Kaioken. He was the last one. After that, it's been, I think, 2 months or so, July, August, 3 months roughly, I think. Be almost roughly 3 months. Like, no LF has been able to do that, and that is not a good sign. Good damage, but again, I can't really glaze the damage against opponents early season. Next match is gonna be interesting. You'll see how it actually is gonna be like if you face, good team. This is a pre-recorded video, so I'm just commentating over it. So as I was saying, back to the Goku point, he is well designed, but he's not gonna be the star unit of your team, which makes his design bad inherently, because you want the okay. What the game needs right now is for every character to be good. So now this, you can see this is the team I was talking about. Star wise, we are both very equal-ish, and this is how it's gonna be like if you face somebody with a proper team. Although the proper team in question is 3 Ultras. So if you wanna call that a proper, I can't call it a team, but it is something. It is like a strong team, and you'll see how well my team does to survive against them. With the sustain and sub count reduction, key reduction, card cost up, I'll be able to manage my way throughout the game. I decided to go here to reduce his key, which I think did make an impact. As you can see, his combo just stopped. PV, and then I can get my manage back. Yep, I can get cover null. So, as I said, this Goku is fun. He's fun to use. It's just sadly the game is in a state where you are not allowed to have fun. Like this character, pre-anniversary, fun. He would have been very fun and strong character. Post-anniversary, not the case, because the game has just gone a very different direction. A very unhealthy direction where ultras are just everything. If you don't have an, as I said earlier, you don't have an ultra, you can't run that team. You need an ultra on the team. It's just that simple. Or in the best case scenario, 3 ultras as my opponent is showcasing. Skill-based gameplay where you just run 3 ultras on your team and get carried all the time. Like a high star Vegeta would have pummeled him, but to be fair, my Goku is also low stars. Vegeta is 5 stars, he's 4 stars, so that is a very equal comparison, I would say. I did this just to reduce his key card cost up, which is easy to, but I guess the key reduction at least worked. Yeah, I knew he was gonna instantly just dodge, switch out and dodge. So Frieza is gonna put in work. Frieza also has 1 defense equip because I thought I would just rather make my team defensively a bit solid. He does struggle against card cost up without his gauge. I think with his gauge he's gonna be fine. I go here instantly because I don't want to get locked in and rushed. And then I go here to reduce his ki again. And I've told you earlier, right? You will keep on reducing ki and shit with this team. So you can generally just survive quite a bit longer than you usually would with any other team, you know. But Frieza, Ultra on my team carrying me as well. My team is built around Frieza, by the way. Like, Frieza is the main character. The other two are their supporting cast. And it is what it is. Guess is my rush. Obviously, cheaters. You know, I've said earlier, I didn't think he would do that. I've said before multiple times, if you're running Namek Goku, you're basically cheating because you have the KO guard, and I consider that a cheat mechanic. So, and then on top of that, you guess opponents' rushes as well, which is like, you really needed to do that when you have two endurance characters and Namek Goku on your team. You really needed to do that, definitely. I went to him because he's defensively neutral. He will be fine. Can't really go to SSJ3 because he will just get rushed. So had to just stay here, take some cards. I think I go into Goku when it's like very little subcounts left, so I don't get rushed immediately. Oh no, I don't go into Goku. Okay. Again, Dende's here, sadly. I should just keep Yajirobe, but Goku healed quite a bit with Dende's help and his own healing. I out here thinking that I would be able to just kill Frieza and nullify his endurance, but I think if he would have went to Frieza probably might have lived or not. I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to risk it. Clearly, he let his KO guard be, you know, sacked off, so that's gone. There you go. Catch him there. I think I go to I go to Goku because the video is about Goku, right? And I wanted to use him a bit. I remove his vanish. Okay, I don't know what I did there. I don't know what I did there, but I wasted my main. I should have used, like, you should always use it to remove somebody's vanish. Preferably you do it when you have a rush and you're close range. You use your main, they probably sidestep or something, you catch him and rush him. There you go, Mr. Vegeta. Should have stayed in with Frieza, honestly. Again, I keep forgetting that this guy is like insane when it comes to just clicking buttons. He just clicks his beam instantly, locks me in, rushes me. The good thing about Goku is that when Metal Cooler gets rushed, you might as well forfeit. Goku doesn't cause the same issue because he's neutral and he's defensively more solid with better damage guard numbers and stuff. So he's gonna be in a much better spot taking a rush, and on top of that, he's gonna dish out some of the damage back. So it's gonna basically reduce the damage you took in theory. Not theory, in a certain way, because you do more damage, so your damage numbers go high. So you basically, it's like you took a little bit less damage on the rush. So there you go. Catch him there. I'm very close to a second rush as well. Yeah, okay, 2 Dragon Balls, and that should be it. I could have overdrive attack there, but I wanted to rush because, you know, damage, 28 counts left. I'd rather land my rush and not waste it because this is gonna do more damage. Also, I thought because it gets guessed in. So he's using triple ultra team. I clicked it because I thought maybe he'll quick attack or something. I don't know. At that point, I just gave up. I'm like, bro, he guessed both of my rushes. He's running triple ultras, Namek Goku, and he's guessing. He has already landed his rush, and then he's rushed, like, guessed my rush both of the times. So I'm not even allowed to land a rising rush. I forgot that he was immune, so I just striked instantly, full range. As you can see, my team has survived. So both the teams at like equivalent stars would probably, result would be very similar, right? At higher stars when I mean equivalent, because right now we are on equal stars. So just scale the numbers higher, I think we would be in a very similar spot. The match is over. He wins by 8 million damage. Remember, he did 7 point something on a rush that he landed, which both of mine got guessed. So I probably would have won the match if my rush landed, considering, you know, I only had 2 characters left, so I would have done quite a bit of damage on the Vegeta. But it is what it is. People cheat, and there's nothing I can do about that. This is gonna be Massacre because but he's running GT with G4. I did not care. Like, okay, fine. Green card, I seal his, I think, green, blue, and strikes. Or just blue and strikes. I don't know what do I seal, but I do seal stuff. Okay, Vegeta pops up from behind Vegeta. You want to save Goku on the back end because of this thing only. You don't want Vegeta coming in when Goku's already on the field, because otherwise Goku will get massacred because Vegeta's neutral and he's just gonna shred him. But if Goku comes in later, he will cancel Vegeta's attribute upgrades and will tank a lot better. So that's what you want to do. You want to save him on the sideline when you know that Vegeta is not on the field. Or even if he's on the field, like basically you wanna just save him for Vegeta. Cover change against Ultra SSJ4. I think this was smart because I don't cancel things. I'm quite certain, unless I cover change, or is it just when I take a hit? I don't fully remember. Okay, I'm just gonna rush him. Goodbye, Mr. G4. I always pick strikes. I'm tired of picking blast cards, even though my rush got guessed last time, both on strikes. Usually my success rate with strikes is more, as you can see. People do pick blasts and just go with strikes. I used to go with blasts all the time my rushes were guessed. Ever since I've started doing strikes, my rushes have been getting guessed less, so I just stick with that. There you go. Okay, he decides to forfeit. He knew it was over. Alright, next match. I think this is gonna be the last match. Again, triple ultra teams. I don't know why is a car with siren. Okay, sure. I'm pretty much sure you heard that outside, but it's fine. Couldn't back up, sadly. It's fine. Go to him. I think I stay in till he switches out. Yeah, I go here. Even though I should save it for Vegeta, but I just wanted to go here because he's gonna be tanking better now. And also Frieza now can come back later quickly again to do the disrupt. Sadly couldn't charge fully to the gauge and get my vanish back. I think I'll save this time for Vegeta. Yeah, this is where you want to save Goku on the cover change for this same situation. You can see he's tanking quite a bit better now, although this is a low star Vegeta and my Bomku is red 3, so there's that, because if Vegeta's higher stars, Bomku is gonna be tanking a lot worse. But then, to be fair, Vegeta has featured boost. Bomku, I don't know what he has. I doubt he has any sort of like good boost. Let me just check, because that also does make a, that's also a big factor, featured boost. Let me see. We need to go to filter, tag, GT. He rushed me here. I decided to give up. I don't know. Did he rush my SSJ3? I wasn't looking. Okay, I guess my rush. I've also said this before. I think I switched out of SSJ3 to survive. Yeah, I've said this before. I don't consider guessing my opponent's rush cheating when they're running Namek Goku. Specifically when they're running Namek Goku, I don't consider it cheating, because they already are cheating with the KO guard. So I feel like it's genuinely fair that I guess my opponent's rush when they are running Namek Goku. Listen, specifically just Namek Goku. If that's on my opponent's team, guessing their rush, fair game in my eyes. Okay, so bomb goes in featured boost, but what do Zenkais get? He's getting like 10% damage up, while Vegeta is getting 20% damage and 10% damage card. So I guess 20%, 10% extra damage compared to Bomb Goku. But then we are talking about Bomb Goku's defensively, and defensively Vegeta has 20% extra damage right now because of featured boost. Without featured boost, that damage will go down, so he will tank a lot better. I did that because I was neutral. I can drop combo into the blue because I remove his vanish on the main. It is generally a very good thing they gave him. Generally, very useful. Remove vanish, and then just look at them or rush them or whatever you want to do. But removing vanish, very useful. Got my vanish back. I think I use my green card to keep it going. Yeah, it's better to just rather like combo with this guy than go to Bomb Goku. Just keep comboing type disadvantage with this guy. He does switch out. My card cost does not change. Although as soon as I said that, it went to 19. He's doing fine. He's not a melee type unit, so his strike damage is gonna be lower. There you go. First life gone on this Frieza as well. I think Vegeta had rushed him. So right now, and also got rid of the KO guard. So right now, all of his characters just have like one life. There's nothing more. Like they are just, if I can rush somebody, they are dead. Or if I kill somebody in a combo, they're dead. They are not surviving because of endurance, KO guard, bullshit, anything. Here comes Mr. Vegeta again. I go to Bomb Goku. If he got just a little bit more, he would have been so good. Bomb Goku. Just a little bit more. Just a bit more bulkier somehow. And he would have been very good. He's still pretty good. At least I find him to be very useful when it comes to defending, which is his job as a defense type. Offensively, yeah, it's not the best, but it's a Zenkai, right? It's not a plat, so everything generally just boils down to how good the ultras are. I feel like everything else is fine. It's just how good when you compare them to ultras, it just falls apart. Especially like these three bozos. I went there because I was certain Frieza was gonna live. Genuinely. I think Namek Goku does not have featured boosts, and so does this Frieza, because they both came out at the same time. So I assume Frieza also does not have featured boost anymore. Yeah, Frieza's not on featured boost. So even with outside of feature boost, Frieza is freezing. So as you can see, I love Frieza. One defense equip on as well. I know, early season. I know. That's a factor. I know. Hoping for a blue card, did not get it. I should have just logged him in. I was greedy and just tried to use one more card. I should have just logged him in and ulted him. But it is what it is. I was being a bit greedy. Also, if it was this far, again, please leave a like and subscribe and do the hype thing in the bottom of the video. Thank you. Appreciate that. Also, I will probably not be making that many PvP videos because even to make this guy showcase, I had to run Frieza. I just don't want to run every character with like Frieza. Like, what's the point? I did not care about his overdrive attack, even though he DC'd now. But I was just like willing to just get my vanish back charged. I'm like, even if he overdrive attacks me, whatever. Don't care. Nothing's gonna happen to my Goku. Also, by the way, just bringing it back to Metal Cooler, I wonder what happens to him when he loses featured boost. Oh boy. Especially to my Metal Cooler who's 3 stars. What's gonna happen to 3-star Metal Coolers when he loses featured boost? What is he gonna do? Anyways, SSJ3 Goku, I feel like he's a well-designed character in isolation. Right now, every character needs to be busted. He is not busted, so in that regards, no, he needed to be more. But I think if you considering considering the health of the game and everything, how this Goku... If without these ultras, would this Goku have ruined the game? No. Would he have been fun to use? Yes. So, good design in my opinion in that way. And that is why I said perfect design. But let me know your opinions on him. And I will see you in the next one.